The villagers have tried to rid her by plunging a fiery stake through her heart, only to strengthen her while she haunts the night, waiting for children to wake. Hi guys, we're just going to jump right into this Black Fairy tutorial by starting out with some water-based body paints. I'm using the colors yellow, orange, and red. I wanted it to look like she'd been stabbed in the chest and it left an open, glowing wound. So before we place our LED lights on, I wanted to apply some fiery colors underneath to help give that effect. Now, with this step, you don't have to be precise, just be sure that the lighter colors are in the center and that you blend them together. As you can see, I'm dipping back and forth in between colors to get the effect that I want. Here I am showing you guys the LED lights that I'm going to be using. They are battery operated. I did wind them into a little circle that would fit directly over the circle that I painted on my chest. To adhere this to my chest, I'm actually using saran wrap and spirit gum to create a little pocket for the lights to sit in. Next, I'm going to be applying the prosthetics that I made using children's modeling clay. I molded them into the forms that I wanted and then let them dry overnight. To help them to stick to the skin, I'm using spirit gum. And just a tip, wait for the spirit gum to get tacky before you apply the prosthetics. I'm a very impatient person and this is really hard for me to do. So you see me kind of going back and forth, applying more gum, holding it, applying more spirit gum, holding it. Taking a little bit of red body paint, I did paint over the saran wrap over the LED lights. Then taking some matte black eyeshadow, I'm shading in around the lights to give it a little bit more depth. Going in with foundation and a damp beauty sponge, I'm just going over those prosthetics to help them blend into my skin a little bit more to make it look like real flesh. Going back in with that same black matte eyeshadow, I'm just shading around the prosthetics. I wanted to make it look like it was almost exploding out of her chest. So just shading in, I really want to show the texture and the depth of the wound. Taking a moment to see how it looks with the lights on. Not too shabby, I'm okay with it. Moving on to the eyes, I'm taking that same black matte eyeshadow from before and very lightly applying it all over the lid and winging it out at the end. This is going to be my base for the glitter that we're going to be laying down soon. And now with the NYX glitter primer, I'm going to be applying that everywhere that I applied the black shadow on the lid. This is going to help the glitter to stick. And now to apply the glitter, using the NYX metallic glitter in the color Style Star. I'm using a very small brush and just patting it all over the eye where I applied the glitter primer. Taking a makeup wipe, I'm just wiping away any fallout that I may have had while I was applying the glitter. Going in now with my foundation and a damp beauty sponge, just blending it all in, making sure I'm going up to the ears as well. Now taking the NYX HD concealer in the shade Alabaster and applying it not only to the high points where I want to highlight, which would be my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, forehead, chin, cupid's bow, but also under my eyes to help conceal any darkness that I may have. Now taking the NYX white liquid liner, I'm making a very small line right underneath that wing. I just wanted to give it a little bit more something. With the white, I feel like it really makes that glitter pop. Using the NYX Away We Glow liquid booster in the color Zoned Out, I'm taking my damp beauty sponge and applying it to my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. Going back in with those same body paints that we used before, I'm just going to be wetting my finger, dipping it into the paint, and dotting it all up and down my neck and jawline. Going in with the red first, and then the black, and then a little bit of yellow in the middle, making sure to kind of blend the black out to make it look very smoky, kind of ashy looking, is really going to help to give it that burning amber type of effect. Taking a very small paintbrush and white body paints, I'm going to start making squiggly light lines that are going to look like smoke coming off the ambers. And here I just kind of randomly decided that I wanted a little bit of a contour and a little bit of bronzing on the forehead, so I just went ahead and jumped in with that. And here I'm going back in, still kind of making those smoky lines. This time I'm mixing in some gray paint with the white. Also going back in and brightening up those reds and yellows that I had used with my finger earlier, just to make them a little bit more vibrant. Going in very lightly with a matte black eyeshadow, I'm just picking some random spots that I want to look charred and burnt and ashy. So putting a little bit on my chin, on my nose, around my temples, and blending that up into my hairline as well. Using lash glue, I'm just applying some gemstones around the wound and the chest area. Also, I'm going to be putting some on the very top of my cheek as well. I found these really cool sequin stars in my kit, and I really wanted to use them, so I just thought it'd be a really cool highlight to come off of the gemstones to place on top of my cheek. Now I'm going to line my lips with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Alien, and then going over that with the NYX Cosmic Metals Lip Cream in the shade Galactic. Here I'm just darkening up my eyebrows with some black eyeshadow. And for a glittery eyeliner, I use the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the color Crystal Gunmetal. Using lash glue, I took feathers that I got from my local craft store and glued them right on the edge of my eyebrow, not in my eyebrow, just on the edge. Adding a few smoky lines where I put the black shadow, making sure to mix white and gray body paints together. I decided I wanted to outline the entire eyeshadow look, so I went back in with the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the color Crystal Gunmetal and did just that. Highlighting the corners of my eyes using a nice warm gold tone highlight. Applying just a little bit of mascara, not too much because I will be applying some very dramatic false lashes. Just going back through with my paintbrush, making sure that everything's the way that I want. Just doing the final touches. And to complete the look, I just put on some earrings and some colored contacts, and that was it. Alright guys, and that is it for this Black Fairy tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you end up recreating this look, please tag me in it. I will leave all my social media links below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.